Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here inside of Cold War Zombies. In today's video I have used a full in-depth guide on how to get into the infinite toxic growth glitch. Before we get into today's video I have a quick thing to mention. The toxic growth glitch as of right now has not been patched. However, in the future, if the glitch does get patched, I will have a video informing you on it. However, until then, the glitch still works. If you guys do end up watching the full video, it will give you the best understanding of the glitch. However, if you don't have enough time, then there are timestamps on different aspects of the glitch, so if you need something that isn't relevant to your liking, then that can help you. Anyways, enough about that. Let's get into the first topic, which will be the requirements. You firstly need your toxic growth up to at least its second tier. If you're unsure what level yours is, go to skills and press field upgrades. Here you can check what level your toxic growth is. If you don't have it to tier 2, then simply play a game or two and you should be able to grind those raw ethereum crystals. Those are all of the requirements for the glitch. Now let's get into the methods. This glitch has two main methods. One is the 1 charge method and the other the 2 charge method. Both methods work the same, however the timings and requirements are different, so here is a brief example of the two methods. The 1 charge method is easier to get, however it is less reliable for going AFK. However, the 2 charge method is harder to get, but going AFK is way more reliable, but this is mainly dependent on where you place the toxic growth. So whichever method suits what you need, you can skip to that using the timestamps, or you can view both and hopefully then you can make up your mind on which method you would rather go for. Anyways, here is the 1 charge method. Now you can place the toxic growth down wherever you like, however to do the glitch the most effective way, I would recommend that you jump into a pileup. The pileup that best suits this method, and you can choose which pileup you prefer, but I would suggest the one in medbay. To do it, don't open the door on the left in mission control, instead take the path on the right and make your way to the medbay area without turning on power. When you're here, wait until you have 1 zombie left, then with this zombie come to the iron lung. Stand around here, then slowly move back. Now mantle forward, and as you do so, push back a tiny bit. The next step is that you need the full round worth of zombies piled up down below you. Here I am on round 9 and every zombie is piled up down below me. Furthermore, to know that you have every zombie in the round, wait until you can see that no more zombies other than the ones below you are being pinged on the radar. So just be patient. The next thing is that make sure you have 1 toxic growth charge ready for use. For the next step, move back a tiny bit. As you do so, place the toxic growth down on the horde of zombies. You should then see the toxic growth remaining where you placed it, and this indicates you have done the glitch correctly. Now this is an example of me doing the glitch incorrectly. I first moved back, then I placed the toxic growth, however I don't have all of these zombies down below me, which then leads to the toxic growth disappearing right after it kills the horde. If you are struggling, a tip I would recommend is that just wait a tiny bit longer for the zombies to pile up. In this pile up, you don't have to worry about the megatons as they will be stuck in the barrier in front of you. The downside to this is that there is a rare chance a zombie will go through the toxic growth and attack you. So if you are worried about this for when you go AFK, then simply redo the pileup and you should be then safe from this occurring. Anyway, that is it for the 1 charge method. Now let's get into the 2 charge method. For this method, again, you can choose where you would like to go, but I would highly recommend the pileup at crash site. To do the pileup, simply come to the edge of the broken wing and then mantle up onto this barrier. From here, you should see that your legs will be dangling, which indicates that you are in the glitch correctly. You may also like to grab some decoys just so that this next part is easier. From here, have the whole round worth of zombies piled up down below you. Then jump down from the glitch. If you have a decoy, this is the time to use it. Then place the toxic growth down in the middle of the horde, and now comes the tricky bit. Now with your second toxic growth charge, you need to place it as soon as you see the kill feed pop up. Note, wait until you see the kill feed with multiple zombies and not the one with 1 or 2. Also, some things that can affect your timing is the amount of zombies you have. You see the toxic growth has a health bar, although you may not see it, it is still there. So if 10 zombies are smacking at it, then it will expire faster than if there were only a few zombies. If you have the whole round worth of zombies, it should take around 3 seconds, and counting wise you would go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and then toxic growth. Anyways, once you have timed it right, you should then see that the toxic growth remains where it is, and this means that you have done the glitch correctly. From here, you can re-enter the pileup, and this combined with the unlimited toxic growth should protect you for the remainder of the game. Megaton projectile attacks won't hit you, but will instead bounce off you. They too will then also pile up down below you and will be killed by the toxic growth. So those were the 2 methods. You can use these methods to try and get get the unlimited toxic growth glitch to work. If you are looking for faster pile-ups for quicker rounds, I have a link down below in the description on a guide to do a one spawn method. However, note that it is a bit tricky, but if you manage to pull it off, then you can blitz through the rounds. And if there is something to take from this video, is that you never give up. Until next time, goodbye.